Hello everyone. If you want to improve your relationship, learn relationship hack or listen to entertaining and educating relationship stories, please subscribe, like, and share. Share your own story in the comments section below. Thank you. Comment what do you think about this situation. Betrayed by my best friend of 10 years 22 man my girlfriend of 2 years 20f. What up Reddit? I've just signed up to post this and I've already posted it on another site's forum, but this one is more suited. I've recently just found out that my best friend and girlfriend have been seeing each other behind my back. The whole thing started about a month ago whilst the three of us were traveling in Vietnam. I'm just pretty feeped up about the whole thing. I only found out last night and they are currently together and perusing a relationship. I don't even know how to feel. I guess it's the lack of remorse and how disposable I was to them both that hurts the most. I feel like beating the speep out of my snake friend. I would have never expected him to have done what he's done. I guess I'm just venting and looking for advice or similar experiences. Where do I go from here, guys? My stomach is in knots at the thought of them together and what they've done. I couldn't ever think of a more disrespectful way to end a relationship. TL. Doctor. Best friend and girlfriend have been cheating. Dropped me like a hat and continue to see one another. What would you do? You learned a hard lesson. Some people are just speedy people. Cut them out completely. For good. You're better off. Cut them out. Never see or speak to them again. Drop them both. Don't even give them the satisfaction of AY. Don't wait for the excuses or the lies. He's not your friend. And she's no longer your girlfriend. In all honesty, I've already talked to them both briefly on the phone. They don't seem to care, which left my mind blown. They are in the honeymoon phase, which will end. Best revenge you could do is wish them well and find an amazing woman that will rock your world and thrive beyond anything they could imagine. Ding ding. Your own happiness is the best revenge. Forgive them. You have no right to judge them or their private life. Just kidding, bro. Cut out both of those disgusting pieces of speep. Tell your friends and make sure they are eliminated from the circle. Block all contact with them. Hit the gym and get buff. Then go peep his mother/sister and post him the nudes. Wow. That's extreme. Beware the fury of a patient man. Revenge is a dish best served swole. Never speak to them again under pretty much any circumstance. Be a better person than they are and live a better life. That's the ultimate revenge. Take solace in the fact that they will not last. They may be able to disconnect themselves from what they did to you right now since they are in the honeymoon phase. But that will not last forever. When their heads reconnect with their bodies and they start living a day-to-day reality, that caught-up phase will end and life will intrude again. Eventually they will cease to be together. When that time comes, they might have to confront their origin story. That is when your moment will arise again. That is when you will have some power back. My suggestion is to play the long game. Ghost them. Make them live with their decision with the full weight of the consequences on their shoulders. Do not break. Even if they do. Never respond. Eventually, one or the other will try to force a conversation about this if you are as close to them as you say, and that will be the time to act. When that day dawns, you might find all of this is moot cause you don't care anymore. Hopefully that is where you are when the inevitable comes knocking. The second the honeymoon phase is over, they're probably going to both realize they're with a person who has absolutely no conscience and will peep around on them the second they have an opportunity. That's what will drive them apart if either has any sense whatsoever. Because they'll realize there's no way they can trust one another. That's your revenge op. They're going to suffer the same thing you just did. And it's going to last for months of screaming matches. Where do I go from here, guys? These are two crappy people who are no longer worth any of your concern. Cut these cancers out of your life, and now that they've shown you who they are, believe them the first time. Oh, and physical violence? Hell no, stuff will mess up your life. Put that energy into the gym and respecting yourself. They don't deserve it. What would you do? Never speak to them again. Find other friends and a new woman and have a great life. Inevitably, when their relationship blows up, it will. Relationships beginning with the thrill of infidelity have a tendency to lose excitement. Once out in the open, they will come back and ask for forgiveness. Don't speak to them. Make it as if they never existed. Block/remove/delete everything about them from your life. I just want to thank all of you for the support. I'm going through a roller coaster of emotions, and I will do for some time. I understand that I'm weak-minded at the moment by constantly seeking reassurance, but it is helping. I just hope one day that they'll regret what they've done, and by that time I want to be so over all of this living a life that speeps on theirs. I don't really know where to start with bettering myself. I need to find the energy to get out of bed and hit the gym. I'll suck up soon enough. Better yourself in ways that aren't just physical. Going to the gym is great. But looking great isn't necessarily all there is to it. Vary yourself in social support. Keep busy. Try new weird things you've never done before. Read some new books. Watch movies and documentaries. Do things that keep you inspired. And I think you'll forget about them pretty quickly. People tend to not properly come out of their shells until the end of their teenage years. Same goes for psychological problems. I have seen people go through school all normal and fine just to lose grip completely on life. Why is this relevant? Because your best friend and GF has now shown what kind of adults they are growing into. Believe me. You just drew the long straw, even though it probably does not feel like it just now. Let's pretend that these two were meant for each other. The best way to go about it would be her breaking up with you and them waiting for a while before getting together. Would still suck a bit. But it would be much more clean. Not these two. They went behind your back and has shown you just how little they care about you. These two obviously deserve each other. What does it say about the character of a person who cheats on her BF with his best friend? Same goes for best friend who peeps his girlfriend. It was probably forbidden fruit and exciting. Some grass is greener on the other side mentality. Both having been around each other for a long time. Now that they are a couple, things are going to change. They are not sneaking around anymore, so there goes the excitement. They're not traveling in a foreign land. They're back to everyday life. If any of them have half a brain, they would not date someone who is so speepy as the other is. As you grow older, you will see that people who treat others like speep is surely going to treat you like speep sooner or later. How much money would you be willing to bet on a happy ending for a couple who get together under these circumstances? Do you think they will stay true to each other? Highly unlikely. Let's pretend at least one of them got a functional head on their shoulders. Would you trust your partner that feeped over his/her former partner/best friend in such a manner? Point being, this relationship's foundation is built on deception, lies and cheating. Now you go be as awesome as you can. Focus on friends and family you can trust. Pick up a new hobby. Get in better shape. Meet new people. Don't grow bitter. This is a blessing in disguise. Thank you for such a long reply. I totally agree with you about the whole clean break. It's all about respect and morals at the end of the day, and good people would have done what you suggested. I really do hope that this is indeed a blessing in disguise and that one day I'll be the one that comes out on top. I'm just going through peaks and valleys at the moment. In time you'll look back and laugh at the 2-for-1 deal the universe dealt you in removing two cunts from your life who had no business being there. Trust me.